Andre Duemnes on the call, and as expected, Pampanga pretty much steamrolling Bulacan. You see the quarter scoring plus 16 in the first, plus 8 in the second, and then plus 20 here in the third period.
Yeah, and I think what's important now for Pampanga is not to slack off in this fourth quarter despite being up. This is the perfect opportunity to prepare for the playoffs, the first round. Dito nila pwedeng talagang i-work on yung mga plays nila na hindi masyadong ihasa pa yung mga sets nila para makapag-ready ng maayos heading into the first round of the playoffs.
And again, with the impending win here, it guarantees them a seat in the playoffs. The only question is, number 4, number 5, o number 6 pa sila? Gino Umawas, sabi mo kanina, lost art yung mid-range. Pinapakitaan niya tayo dito.
Yeah, that's his third mid-range jumper.
Ooh, CJ Delfino. Can't get it a goal though. Ooh, nagkatamaan si Gawix at si Jer Sumido. Numbers advantage for Pampanga.
That's unfortunate right there. Teammates colliding.
Yeah. Tandaan natin ha, 6 lang sila dito. Ouch.
Yeah, clash of heads there.
Sakit yan. Gonzaga still down. Sumido still on the deck.
Mahirap to kung parehas silang hindi makakapaglaro. They're gonna be left with 4 players.
A good sign. Gonzaga is up. Sumido though still down. But mukhang ipapagpag lang yan. Good sign that both of them up on their own power. Ay, masakit kasi ganyan eh. I mean, especially, the most that hurts is the one that you don't see.
Exactly.
Diba?
That's the one that knocks you out. Is the hit that you don't see coming.
Something that Senator Manny Pacquiao is so accustomed doing. Actually, kaya ako naalala yun. Yun yung lagi sinasabi sa kanya yung mga kalaban nila eh.
Yeah.
Like yung mga weird angles niya in terms of him throwing his punches.
Yeah, exactly. In terms kay Pacquiao, ang laging sinasabi sa kanya is, laging comment sa kanya is, it's not the power, it's not the speed that knocks them out. It's that it's the angles.
Right.
Hindi mo nakikita yung saan nanggagaling eh.
Pero gusto natin na nakaangat na to si Gonzaga saka si Sumido. Sumido though on the bench. Pinalitan siya muna dito. Sa loob, Rancer Serrano, hindi gumana that time yung kanyang one-hander. John Nermal, balik kay John Fa. The layup is good. 100 points na ang Pampanga. May 8 minuto pang nalalabi dito sa ating fourth quarter.
Kahit ganito yung lamang ng Pampanga, is just seeing them having a sort of a man-to-man press in order to slow the pace down ng Bulacan at hindi sila makapagtakbo.
Serrano, turnaround jumper, no. And ball will go to the Pampanga Giant Lanterns. Now, as Pampanga tries to get that third straight championship, obviously the eyes are on the Abra Solid North Weavers right now, Andre. Number 1 in the league. They actually just recently set the record for most consecutive wins with 24. Gixer, great move na game, born for greatness. This was a shot at the end of the third quarter earlier, Andre. Talaga napabilib ka dito.
Yeah, it's a second shot. I expect to see this play in our top 10 plays.
Yeah, but just going back to our conversation, Abra undisputedly the team to beat right now. Do you see any team that could seriously challenge them for that title this season?
Oh yeah, wag na tayo lumayo, Ken. Sa North Division pa lang, we've got Abra, we've got Nueva Ecija, of course. It's always been tough in the North, especially sa pag-angat netong Abra. So yeah, it's gonna be a very tough North Division here for Pampanga, a tough road. But yeah, but you're champions. Yeah, you have championship DNA. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do whatever it takes to prepare for whatever's coming for them in these playoffs.
San Juan, nandyan din
San
in
Juan,
the conversation. Maybe Pangasinan. I mean, they've got...
Yeah, I believe Pangasinan's also a dark horse in the North Division.
Of course, Pasay, Caloocan, they have something to say about that. As Jean Lloyd Clemente scores inside. This is now a 48-point lead. Tama naman siguro math ko, no? Oo. Lim kicks it out to Gawix Gonzaga. But let's not forget the South Division. Quezon Huskers as Gawix Gonzaga scores. Still the number 1 team in that division. But apart from that, they were able to beat San Juan and Nueva Ecija on the road. Lalo yun against the Rice Vanguards. Gonzaga with a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, and what a game that was in Palayan City.
Yeah. LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
Yeah, we saw Diego Dario get hot there, beating Nueva Ecija in their home court, which is very hard to do,
Yeah.
beat Nueva Ecija in their home court.
Parang fortress kasi yan para sa kanila.
Yeah.
But again, Quezon, despite them being down by as many as 18 points in that game, that was only their first taste of the lead. That
Yeah.
Diego Dario 3 he hit with around 8 seconds remaining.
Yeah, definitely one of the craziest games, not just this season, but in the history of the MPBL. There, Diego Dario catching fire, beating a powerhouse team in Nueva Ecija in their home court.
Wow, okay. Rancer Serrano, 5 fouls. Tama ba? Oo. Ay, hindi, si Lim pala. 5 na lang sila dito,
You can't lose any player now.
Let's check out their fouls. Yeah. Humawas has 4. As Chris Lalata. Sumino gives up his first foul. Edward Reyes has 3. So, may mangilan-ngilan sa Bulacan na in foul trouble na dito. Andre, as you see that basket there at the free throw line by Lalata. 105-56.
Grabe, naka full court press pa rin yung Pampanga.
Here's Sumino, able to recover.
Talagang itong game na to is not just to win this game, it's to prepare for the playoffs. We see this, kahit gato na yung score, gato na patapos na yung fourth quarter, naka full court press pa din yung Pampanga.
Kailangan kondisyon mo na yung sarili mo dahil nalalapit na nga yung playoffs.
You can't slack off now.
Ang hirap kasi ngayon this season, Dre. I feel like, I don't know if you'll agree with me on this, this has been probably the most competitive season we've had, judging the strength of the teams. Well, we'll talk about that more when we come back because we have a timeout just past the halfway point. A bold statement from team consultant of Pampanga, Alan Trinidad, and picture of confidence there, Andre, as they head towards the postseason.
Yes, that's the right thing to say. Especially dapat you're the defending champions. Kailangan you have to act like defending champions. Kaya bold statement there, but yeah, it's a statement that I would expect to come from Pampanga. Anyway,
and which goes back to our conversation about how probably mas competitive ngayon yung field natin this season given the strength of the lineups of each team, how each team has actually bolstered their lineup not only at the beginning of the season but during the free agency and trade window.
yeah, as you can see, if you check the standings, north-south, sobrang magkakadikit talaga. This season talaga, we see na grabe rin yung moves na minake ng mga teams, especially as you mentioned, Ken, sa window. Yeah, these were all moves na worked kahit sa Pasay. Nung nawala si Lawrence Victoria and Warren Bonifacio, a lot of people thought that it was a bad decision for their organization. But yeah, entirely, they won a lot more games. Mas makikita mong mas grabe yung chemistry ng team nila with their new acquisitions.
Ayan foul trouble for Bulacan. Gino Mawas and Edward Reyes each with 4.
Now, I'm curious, Ken. Hindi kasi ako familiar sa rules So what if may isa pang mawala dito?
Pwede pa.
Apat lang, mapapayagan ba nila maglaro isang player or apat lang ang mafe-fielded sa game?
Hanggang 3. It happened during the, if you remember, that Australia-Philippines game.
Oh yeah,
Diba?
most definitely.
Because nangyari doon, 3 na lang silang natira eh.
Oo.
And then when, I do not remember if it was Junmar who fouled out, na forfeit na yung game dahil 2 na lang sila.
So hanggang 3 ang pwede.
Hanggang 3 pwede.
Well, obviously we don't want to see that in this game here today.
Allen Mina with a bank shot. I'm sure somewhere Maris Victorio is proud watching ito si Allen Mina. As Mina gives up that foul.
Allen Mina just started also vlogging.
Talaga?
Yeah,
Okay.
pinapost niya sa reels niya sa Facebook. So sa mga viewers natin dyan, if you want to check out Allen Mina's daily vlogs, just head on to his page.
Shoutout din kay Boss Benson De La Paz. Mga tropa nakatutok ngayon. Jensin De La Rosa and Mick ba o Mike? Sorry.
Yan.
Mike Rivara.
Kuya Benson, kumusta?
Si Kuya Benson, lahat ng trivia na kailangan ko na bibigay niya sa akin.
Alam niya yan lahat.
Oo, alam niya lahat.
Yeah. He's a person that really loves the game.
Bulacan with Sumido still down on the floor. Last 2 minutes of the game. John Nermal to John Fa, and Pampanga with this impending win, like we said.
That's the second dunk there by Lalata.
Oo nga. Chris Lalata. Basic na sa kanya yung ganyang klase yung mga takdak, lalo pag binigyan mo siya ng space to take off. But again, with Pampanga's win here, it guarantees them a seat in the playoffs. And what an impressive run for Pampanga. This is gonna be their 5th straight, if I'm not mistaken, playoff appearance. Yeah. Made the playoffs in season 3 and 4, and then won back-to-back titles in season 5 and 6. But a different narrative rather this season, given that wala na nga si Balti, wala
Yeah.
si Encho, nasa Abra na. Perhaps that could be a matchup down the road. Abra, Pampanga, you'll never know. Also, MJ Garcia not in the picture anymore. But how do you see their chances moving forward para dito sa Pampanga Giant Lanterns?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've always given the benefit of the doubt to the defending champions. Regardless, para sa akin, iba pa rin talaga na pagdating sa playoffs, meron kang ganyang experience. So yeah, I'm liking Pampanga's odds. Definitely
Oh, John Nerval
another dunk there to finish off the game.
joining the slam dunk party here.
Yeah, dunking his 24th point of the game. Si John Nermal.
And time winding down. Final score na lang yung ating hinihintay dito. But, man, Pampanga finishing off their regular season in style as they're able to beat the Bulacan Cuyas convincingly here despite the absence of Archie Concepcion. And kasama natin ngayon ang ating best player of the game, John Nermal. John, pumasok ka dito sa Pampanga mid-season. Medyo naging mahirap yung iyong adjustment. Kumusta ka ngayon heading into the playoffs?
Yun, medyo nag-adjust pa ako nung ilang games namin sa mga teammates ko. Siyempre, medyo dumating ako medyo late na. Pero yun, tinutulungan naman nila ako, lalo na yung mga coaches, lalo na si Coach Delta Beneda.
Ako naman dyan, isang tanong lang. Gaano ka importante para sa team nyo na kahit ganitong score, malayong score sa pagprepara nyo sa playoffs?
Kailangan na pa rin namin mag-go hard every game. Wala namang kasing mahina na team dito sa MPBL. Lahat, kahit ako na-surprise ako, sobrang lalakas ng mga team. So, yun, every game, go hard. Pinag-aanda namin sa training. So, yun lang.